It's Morphin time. It's working! It didn't work.
Hey.
Hey, Mia.
What's up?
Trying to morph, but it's not working.
Oh, well, let me try. It's Morphin time.
See? It doesn't work.
Well, it's okay. I just came to see if you wanted to get some donuts.
Yeah, that sounds good. Ah!
Whoa!
Whoa!
It's happening!
Hey guys, Mia has morphed into the new Pink Ranger movie costume for Halloween. These are the costumes that usually fit her, size 10 to 12. They're doing adult costumes this year, which we're both going to need, because this is so tight. She can't turn around in this.
Yeah, modesty forbids it.
Mia might get some free donuts if we went to Krispy Kreme like this. What do you think?
I might.
If the costume was bigger, I would totally do it. If you're smaller than Mia, it's a very nice costume. Mia's 5'2" and an adult. So, if you're on the smaller side, this should fit fine. I'll put a direct link in the video description. Perfectly good costume, Mia's just too big. So, what I'm really saying is no more Krispy Kreme for you, Mia, all for me. Oh, I was never gonna fit in there anyway. Gloves are sold separately. They're very tiny. And the mask... Ah! Where's your face? Ah! Ah! Oh. Okay. No, this comes with this thing just to hide Mia's hair. This is sold separately. These are like for those blank face ghosts, I guess. It's a separate Halloween thing. And then these are these nose breaking masks.
Nose crushing mask.
And Mia probably wants to take this off now, so I'll end this part here. Hey guys, we're in July, and you know what that means. It's Halloween time, almost. Not really, but costumes start coming out. Got this on Amazon. Direct links are always in the video description, right below the video. Take a second to go down there, click show more for more info. Everybody asks, where did we get everything? It's all down there, I promise. Direct links, right below. Go now. You're not going. Go now. I mean it. Don't you shake your head at me. Go down. Right. Hey. Hey. Right. Okay, that's better. Hey, you too. I see. I see you. Anyway. So, this suit, it's so nice. It is so nice. Ah, it's too small. That's a shame. Here are the measurements for anybody interested. So take a second to look at that. Pause the video if you need more time. Let's move on. The whole suit is detailed front and back. It's very shiny. It's got the padding up here. Perfectly nice helmet. You might want to put a piece of foam like I showed in some older videos to keep it from smushing your nose. The visor is solid, which is nice. It doesn't have like the holes for the eyes, which I think ruins the mask because then you see eyeballs. You guys know what I mean. It even fits me. Now let's shred those putties.
Let's shred those putties.
That's what I just said. This is actually good for Halloween since it lights up. You know, if you're out trick-or-treating at night, it gives you some visibility. As far as I can tell, they're doing red and pink adult costumes. I think I need that. I don't think they're available yet. I think I saw late July, maybe. Whenever those are available, definitely getting those. These gloves are almost too small even for Mia, so that is tiny. This has like a very subtle sparkle to it. There's like glitter kind of in the fabric, which is really pretty. Now I wonder if, no, I don't wonder, I know this could be customized to light up or glow. Be right back. Okay, option number one, I just bought from Amazon these glow-in-the-dark, they're like puffy fabric paints, dimensional fabric paint. So these I bought for the 5-inch figures. I'm doing the chest so they'll glow. I'm experimenting with different glow-in-the-dark things to the movie figures. I want their chest to glow. You could probably take this if you don't mind, not gonna say damaging, customizing the suit, I guess. You could take these glow-in-the-dark fabric paints and, you know, kind of do that so they'll glow a little bit. I think I would prefer lights if you're a little bit more on the handy side. If you could sort of like kind of cut this up and put those little lights, which I'm somewhere in this room, I have the lights I'm thinking of. They have like a little battery pack. They're really bright. They come on like a little string. I'll go see if I can find them in just a sec. Put the lights in here, sew it back up, and then find a place, you know, where the battery pack can get stored. Bet you could do it. I bet that would be cool. And that would be really cool if the chest lit up, right? Yes. Let me, hang on. The lights I want are buried over there underneath Box Mountain, and I'm not gonna go disturb that at the moment. These you have to plug in. Okay, this is really thick fabric. Wow, this is really thick. You take the whole thing and put it under here, and you still can't see the light. So this is really thick. You would need to cut this open and put the lights, you know, as close under. See there, you know, there it works. All right. That didn't quite work the way I was hoping. So all of a sudden I started getting all these messages from people telling me Serpentera was in the Power Rangers movie in the intro. Now how many of you guys thought that was Serpentera, and how many of you guys thought it was Zordon's spaceship that was crashing right where the Rangers found it? What do you guys think? And if you go back and watch it again, doesn't it seem like it would make a lot more sense if that was Zordon's ship, right? Doesn't that seem like it makes a lot more sense? I think so. But you guys can let me know what you think. I'm just thinking how in no possible way would that make any sense for that to have been Serpentera in the intro based on what happened from the beginning all the way to the end of the movie, right? Like that really makes absolutely no sense, right? Like none at all. So I don't know why that's a thing, but it's definitely a thing. Do a little Q&A. Roger asks, do you think we'll ever learn the identity of the Phantom Ranger? All right, I thought this would be kind of evident by now. I'm the Phantom Ranger, or I was. Actually, I still, here. I think I still, look, I still have my Phantom Power Ruby. Let's see, can I still do it? Can you see me? A little bit? I can still kind of do it, a little bit. So the thing was, this was, you know, it was a long time ago. It was 1997. I was young. I was like afraid if I took off my helmet, people were going to laugh at me because, you know, I was kind of a Power Ranger. I wasn't like really, I was sort of a Power Ranger. I was a Phantom. That's we'll go with, because, but obviously now I don't care, so okay. Now you guys can know. Okay, next question. Robert wants to know, can we get a video where Poisandra and WonderWoman hang out? Can you get a video where WonderWoman and Poisandra, okay. Alright, that's the only WonderWoman figure I see. Okay, hope you enjoyed that. Oris, I hope I said your name right, wants to know, what was it like to be on the set of Power Rangers? As you first walked into the studio, over here was security, and they made sure you didn't go any further. Actually, if you just walked right in, if you're able to get that far, you could still see they had all the monsters, like, kind of like all around. They had like Lightspeed and Time Force towards the end. Like up high, kind of on the second story ledge, they had all these different monsters, and then like straight ahead, that would take you to the set. There was a little kitchen area over here. Over here were these like black IKEA bookshelves that had like plexiglass doors, and they had the toys inside. I said, that's the greatest thing I've ever seen. I have to do that one day. Yes. And they had, when I got there, all the Megazords, they were like not in the right order. That killed me. So they let me rearrange them chronologically. They had like all the different signs from like past things like Angel Grove Youth Center, TerraVenture, Nick of Time Odd Jobs, you know, like all the different businesses or places that the Rangers would be in. A lot of excitement before you even get to the exciting stuff. So then for the last season you walked in and that was Wild Force, that was the Animarium. Like across from the Animarium was the Nexus, where Master Org lived in his little jail area. So that was all in like one big giant kind of warehousey room, I guess you could call it. And then if you go to like the next stage over, that was Willie's Roadhouse. The interior, that was all a set, even though it looked real. It looked like it could have been a real bar somewhere. Then further down, they had the monster department, and they had wardrobe, and they had props, and just all these, they had like these rooms filled with Megazords and monsters, and so much stuff to see. Then there was upstairs, production office, there was the ADR, where you listen to the Rangers do their lines, and they always had like really funny things to say that I can't post. While I'm talking about this, a lot of people are wondering how Jonathan's last name was pronounced. I always heard Shakur, not T-Zacker. In Jonathan's office, he had the metallic armor Ranger helmets. Then in another office over, there was like Lord Zed, and they had Goldar, Saba, the Dragon Dagger, just so many props and just so many fun things. So if you're a fan of the show, if you're into various types of art and props and toys and everything, there's nowhere you'd rather be. But, as a lot of you guys know, Power Rangers is now filmed in New Zealand, so after Wild Force, that was the end of it for me. I still do my thing, Power Ranger related, but I do it here in the US. I'm not going to New Zealand. Austin wants to know where do Power Rangers babies come from, and that's easy. They come from Justin is saying, Power Rangers Lost Galaxy was a mess when it came to the storytelling about the Lost Galaxy. What would I change and why? I love Lost Galaxy. I think they did a great job. The way Power Rangers works, I know a lot of you guys know this, it comes from Japan. They take the season, a lot of stuff gets sent over. Footage, costumes, monsters, props, all this stuff. And they have to kind of make their own story and still be using Japanese stuff. So it's a little tricky. You know, you have to get creative with it. I think they did a great job with what they were working with. TerraVenture was a space colony. Gingo Man was out in a forest. Really great story. Some really cool stuff happened in Lost Galaxy. They don't make them like that anymore. My issue with Lost Galaxy, with Time Force, seasons like that, that is it kind of takes too long to get to the name of the season. Like Time Force, I loved Time Force. Who doesn't love Time Force? But I wish they were doing more time traveling because it's Time Force. You know, they start out in this awesome future in the year 3000, they travel back to the present. Lost Galaxy. How long does it take before they're in the Lost Galaxy? Otherwise, I loved all the villains. I would have been upset if we didn't get Captain Mutiny, because I loved that costume. I loved the Lost Galaxy. You know, I love Trakina and Scorpius as well. I love a Scorpius with the big tentacles and put some slime on him, yes. Legacy Scorpius with bendable, slimy tentacles. But other than that, I was very happy with that season. Space, Lost Galaxy, Lightspeed, Time Force, Wild Force. I loved where the show was going. It was getting a little more mature. It was still a kid's show, still fun, still goofy, still Power Rangers, but with some more mature storylines and some more adult things happening. It's a show that kids can enjoy and older fans as well. To summarize, I'm not really sure what I would change with Lost Galaxy. I say it was good enough. They went to the Lost Galaxy. There was a lot going on in Lost Galaxy. Okay, Henry wants to know, am I selling some of my birthday toys? Am I selling some of them? Did anybody get me toys for my birthday? I don't think they did. That answers that. Why would I sell my birthday toys? No. Corey wants to know, how do you eat a Reese's peanut butter cup fresh out of the store without the bottom sticking? No. Here, I'll show you what I do. Okay, I got some stuff. Maybe less peanut butter cups, more pieces, and it always has to be with ice cream. So I used to love going to Friendly's when I was a little kid growing up in New Jersey. We don't have them here in California. My favorite thing was the ice cream, and it was the cone head. I always had to get my cone head at Friendly's, and they'd always have Reese's Pieces at the bottom of the sundae. That was like the best part. I think it was usually cookies and cream that I got, but I got vanilla today. So then you add your ice cream, Reese's Pieces or peanut butter cups. Either way, I think it goes so much better in ice cream. Then you take 3 more of these. Alright, we got a little face going on, but he needs a hat. But they always had the cone dipped in hot fudge. Then you take your whipped cream. You had like, I think that's like hair. Did it go all the way around? I don't remember now. And sometimes, I think certain Friendlies would do like that. And that's how you eat a Reese's. Although I suppose there is no wrong way to eat a Reese's, but this is how I do it. It definitely looked better at Friendlies. Get back up there, you eyeball. Yeah. I ate way too much ice cream. Alright, I hope you guys will definitely remember to thumb up the video. Did you like Ask Bruno? Should we do more of that? Thumbing up is of course the best way to let me know that you like something, because it's a like button. And it's free! And it only takes a second, so definitely hit the thumbs up button. I picked way too many questions to answer. I had to cut a lot of them because the video is way too long, so let me know if you want me to do more of that, or if I should do less, but I am going to end here so I can get this video up tonight. Still got some editing to do, so thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't. I will always be back soon with many good videos. Check out our vlog channel. And good night. Way too much ice cream.